Well, here we go. Nico, Ambessa, Poppy, Azir, Orianna, Ryze are the mid lane champions to keep in mind. Jarvan, Wukong, and in my mind, Pantheon are the jungle champions to keep in mind. There's Kai'Sa, Yunara for AD carries to keep in mind. Ambessa, Sion, I guess. K'Sante are the biggest ones for top lane. And support Nico, Bard, Rakan, along those lines. So as of right now, all the mid champions open. Only one jungle champion banned. 2 supports, Poppy's a flex, and Ambessa for top lane. We'll see how they do here with the mid lane champions. They banned Talia. That makes no sense. That makes no sense with Azir, Ryze, and Orianna open. I would say first pick jungle and take whichever mid you get. I would say Wukong, if you really like Wukong, not a bad first pick here. Sion first pick. Wow. I guess Ambessa ban, Sion pick, not bad. But I feel like they can easily just match that with K'Sante and play the game. So I'm not sure if it's that valuable. I don't think it's a bad pick with Ambessa ban, but I'm not sure if it's that valuable. I would honestly prefer myself the Yunara side. Like first pick Yunara, K'Sante into Sion, then Sion and enemy going Yunara, K'Sante. If you understand what I mean. Like if you're trading tanks anyway, getting the stronger AD feels more valuable. I would say this should be jungle or mid here, next to the Yunara. Either a mid laner you want or a jungler you want. Let's see it.
I guess there's not too many issues there with the blind Scion. Regardless, Cream's going to go for the Orianna. It seems like nobody really cares about the Orianna W nerfs, by the way. Everyone's like, oh, okay, fine, I'll max Q, whatever. And still a very high priority on this champion. So opening here does mean
I would say we either do mid jungle and drop AD, or we do AD mid and drop jungle. Maybe drop AD, just pick jungle mid here. Whatever mid you want and whatever jungle you want. Like Pantheon Azir, not bad, no? Wukong Azir, Syra Khan? Wait. I only see one champion. Is it same for you? Hello? There's a champion missing! Hello? Huh? Huh? Hello?
I'm going to say that it's a Xayah Rakan combination. Okay. Okay, I got confirmation. It is a Xayah plus the Rakan.
It is Syra Khan, okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So Trundle blind with bans, I guess. And Syra Khan Sion, which means mid jungle is still to be picked for G2. I don't hate it. I like Syra Khan as a duo. Especially when you're blue side, you have nothing better to blind anyway most of the time, so I don't hate it. Now, do they ban Azir and Ryze, or do they give one of the strongest mids, or do they just ban junglers and try to get that going? We will not find out, because the draft is reset. The draft is there. Alright, is it back? It's back, it's back. Rumble ban for the Sion. I would ban K'Sante as well, most likely. I'll ban K'Sante, I think. And for Tess, I'll just ban another jungler, most likely. Since you're giving us 0 Ryze anyway, I would just ban, what, Pantheon here? Maybe Tron is good in the Pantheon. What would I ban here? Sin? No, Tron is good in Sin as well. Vi? They just ban a Kali, wow. I guess that's a Caps special. Not a ban you do against everyone. Maybe against Caps specifically more so than anything. I don't think Akali is better than a 0 Ryze for the most part, but maybe for Caps specifically it is, you know? The guy is the GOAT after all.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, you're looking at like Lulu, Renatas. Okay, you're not looking at Renatas anymore.
Looking for Lulu, no?
You could get
I think it's just a Lulu here. And K'Sante. Lulu K'Sante 4-5 now goes really hard. It's Lulu K'Sante. Aatrox Lulu?
Okay, if they do Aatrox into the Scion, which we already mentioned earlier, it's good. But you definitely got to go full engage support. So Alistar is banned, Poppy is banned. They still have plenty of things to go for here into G2. What are G2 going to round it out with for Caps? Yeah, that's what I'm most curious about. Skewmon could hit me with a volley bear.
It's going to be Azir or Ryze plus jungler. Which one do you want?
Into the Orianna.
Azir and which jungler? Sin? Sin or Pantheon?
okay, we're just going to go with the go-to
Yeah.
pro play mid.
Oh, and they do this.
I like their comp.
Trundle anyway.
I like their comp.
So a lot
Good
of
comp.
people like that matchup anyways for
Leona's pretty bad here, no?
so we'll
Need
see
something
how
else.
Pokemon is able to navigate that one, but G2 have just set up a very standard comp, Flowers.
Yep.
Karma I don't like
Super
either.
standard
Lulu then.
here,
Karma, okay.
As far as their front to back, you know,
Don't really like the Karma
create a lot of space,
myself.
create a lot of space.
I like the Lulu more if you're going in range support anyway. But it is a strong bot lane matchup for them. Karma Yunara should, in theory, smash Syrakan. But the comp of G2 looks good. Looks good. We have a tank top, Bruiser jungle, one of the best mids on the patch, Syrakan. It looks good. How we got a CR 4-5, I don't know. I don't know. But it happened. I have no idea how it happened, but it happened. How we got Syrakan 2-3, I also don't know how it happened, but it happened. Let's see if we can use it to our advantage. Do I have to run ads? I do, yes. I'm gonna run ads quickly for those who are not subbed. See you in a bit. And for those who are subbed, feel free to stick around and hang out.
Could come later.
Here we go.
I already do see a pretty big problem, though. You pointed it out before the Karma was locked in. The lack of engage. It means your coordination has to be so sharp. Your execution has to be so crisp. Because if it's not, you don't have the tools to just force a fight. And on the other hand, G2...
I would pick Lulu there, I think.
They've got Azir to follow it up with. They've got Sion that can come in on the flank like that. I feel like G2 has so many more ways to say no. We're fighting.
Especially if my top laner could play K'Sante instead of Aatrox. Because then we'd have K'Sante, Trundle, Orianna, Yunara, Lulu. Our team comp is so good, no? I feel like the Karma is a bit out of place here. But the laning phase is good, so maybe they can get something there. Alright, let's see it. No Ghost on the Yunara. Barrier heal versus Ghost heal. And there's Spellbook as well on Rakan, so they are really, really, really weak. Really weak. But if the Aatrox is here, is Yunara laning top? Question mark. Is it Aatrox Karma against Syrakan and Yunara top?
Because earlier we were talking about, and the desk was talking about, the fact that, you know, people get frustrated because people who don't watch LPL then just come into internationals and don't understand that top esports actually can play like a really good team even if they throw internationally. They do not play that super fast, stereotypical, really bloody LPL style. They're a more slow, they're a more calculated team. So again, maybe that lends itself into not needing the big engage. Maybe we're just going to play it cool for a little while, farm up, get some pressure, make some map movements.
Yeah, their early games are generally really good too. So let's see if they can do that. Interesting. Sweeper, we're waiting.
It is Saya into Aatrox top and Sion and Rakan versus Karma Yunara. So G2 were the ones putting their AD carry top.
He knows the possibility they're in there. Okay, they are.
He finds it out. He had a hunch, and his hunch was confirmed to be correct.
So we do get our swap, and G2 with the early.
How favorable is it for the Saya top lane? It's not that favorable, right?
We're just hanging out on bottom side for a while before they start rotating those supports on over.
I feel like Sion is probably the best champion in the game at adapting to strange lane swap situations where top laners have to play the game in a sort of wacky...
I feel like they're gonna struggle more bot than Aatrox is gonna struggle top. You know what I mean? Like Sion Rakan can really not play the game into Yunara Karma, but Aatrox can kind of play the game into Saya. And do you remember what we did before this game in my practice tool when I checked what wave I can go top lane? Let's see how the Rakan does it, okay? Let's keep track. So he did 230 bot, he's leaving too early. In my mind, he's leaving too early. Let's see how he does it. But we did 3 waves bot, into 4th wave mid, into 5th wave mid, into top. And he did 2 waves bot. He's dropping all of this XP on Rakan. You see how lost he is on the map. He's just pressing S, level 1 Rakan. And now we are mid on wave 4, but we're level 1 instead of level 2. And we are going where? Where are we going? Where are we going? What is my Rakan doing? We are so lost on the lane swap once again. We are completely lost on the lane swap once more on support role. Every game same, you know? Every game same. We walked mid for a minute and then we walked back bot and we're still level 1. So lost again. People gotta go in practice tool and check it, yo. How can it only be me? Someone's gotta check this, no? They don't know what to do.
Softening them up for the dive, though. Here comes Kanavi. The Trundle is
It's not that
here.
complicated.
Broken Blade is low.
If you check it a few times.
gonna
Like, I only
go
checked
for
it
it?
once, but I'm
Yeah.
sure if I checked it a few times more, I'd figure more stuff out. But the way they do it seems like they have no idea what's actually like the right thing. And now we are dead. Yunara gets a kill. Aye, 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 aye.
Kill over to Jackie Loves Yunara. That's exactly what they wanted to see there for top esports.
Yeah.
Aye, 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 aye. We don't know how to play this lane, so...
Used. So he did do, zombie form, you get back up, farm them, and then teleport back out. So it's not like...
And now we're
as
not top at
tragic
4
as
minutes,
other
which we
farm
should
dying,
be.
But, like you say, that's more
So where do
money
we go
in
now
that
with
here.
Rakan?
Goes
We go
back,
mid.
it's
We're level 2.
purchase
Alright.
as
We're
well,
going
so
mid,
you
level
get
2.
value that way, in addition to
What are we gonna do mid though?
getting some turret plate money. Looks like we're going for the recalls though for the Swapperoni back out.
No, we're just going back bot lane. Where are we going with Rakan? We're mid, we're bot, we're mid. I'm mid. I'm going top. I'm going mid, I'm going top, I'm going top.
We're talking about this team winning MSIs. We're talking about this team making world finals. Like Caps was the Western mid laner that
We're
could
mid.
actually stand up against the best mid laners from China and from Korea.
And we're eventually gonna go top, I guess. Canceling recall, that's fine.
Kanavi as the best player on the team, and you're gonna look at Cream as the one who will struggle against the highest levels of competition. And so what
Helping mid push, that's fine.
Can we get the resurgence?
Doesn't die here, the Sion.
To really put the pressure on Cream and give G2 a super strong advantage to play.
Yeah, give him
We helped mid push, and now we're gonna go top.
Future Worlds
Okay.
music videos.
Yeah, there you go. Main character plays.
He was featured
I don't...
very heavily.
Every time I see this swap, I just don't get a good feeling from what the support is doing. Like, I get that the AD carry is able to play the game, but all the supports are just completely lost and 1 level down or 2 level down. For fun.
On Azir, this champion flower.
I'm not sure if I support... Like, if I was playing myself,
Champion especially.
I don't think I would support my team swapping if everyone was not 100% sure of what their job is. If I had one person that didn't know what to do, or two persons that didn't know what to do, no matter how good it would be for my AD carry, I would never support it. I would never let it happen.
Right as he gets it.
Because these kind of things are ruining the game, you know? Like, sure, it's good for my AD, but my support is level 3. Completely lost. So how good is it really? If the support knew what to do, and jungle knows what to do, and top laner knows what to do, sure, I can support it, I can see it. But if there's one guy that doesn't know what to do,
Interesting. Are we gonna have?
are we not just losing the game for fun?
Attempt. I mean, already good defense from G2. They know this is coming. They're reading it. They've got Skewmond and Lebrov on the way.
Like, we're 1k down here.
Okay, Jackie Love might be in a little bit of danger here. Has to flash away from the decimating smash. Kanavi only level 5 here on the Trundle. There is no subjugate. Broken Blade gonna get caught by the tether, most likely. No, but does manage to get away. Skewmond down to about 50 HP. Broken Blade, 200 on him. Very low health bars on G2, but everybody survives critically, and there's no more minion wave.
Oh yeah, Kanavi, a lot of damage he was able to do to Skewmond, and Skewmond flashed already.
Oh, Hong's trying to go in and get the root. He finds it, but Skewmond is so tanky here on the Zinja with the Drain Tank ability. It's not going to matter. He does finally drop. Hong still taking hits from the minions from the Gleaming Quill, but he continues walking away. Top Esports, after all is said and done and the dust settles, they still get another one.
Yep, smart stuff from Top Esports, and another nice early game lead for them. Kanavi getting level 6 here off the Krugs as well, stealing on his way out. He just walked down Skewmond there on the chase. You know, G2 are trying to defend under tower, but Broken Blade uses Sion ultimate kind of early, and then TS were like, you know what? Okay, we're not really scared about that CC anymore, so we can actually move forward more aggressively behind this tower and still like force some value out of this, even though G2 are in place to defend. And TES really make it work there.
We found our way to top lane 8 minutes later, but we made it. And now my AD carry is basing. Oh! If I'm Rakan, it's just, oh my god. I would be so tilted, no? I spent 8 minutes not knowing what to do, and the time I TP top, my AD carry pushes and bases. So I'm lost again. I don't know where to go.
When I saw the tether not kill him because out of with the passive healing that the character gets is a little bit dicey.
I know it's not the end of the world, but it just doesn't look like we know what we're doing.
On the top side of mid lane, the grubs have just spawned.
It seems like we're so lost on where to be.
Point of interest here for both sides. Kanavi and 369 going to go ahead, begin the objective. The AoE power of Aatrox can feel really nice, just smacking these grubs.
Why not just be top at 4 minutes? Why? Why not just lane bot until like 3 minutes, then cross, or lane bot until 3:30, base and run top? I don't understand this, like, lane bot for 1 wave, chill around mid for 2 minutes, do nothing for 2 minutes, be down 5 levels, and then play the game. I don't understand it.
I do like this. Broken Blade doesn't have ult, and look at
Everyone's
that,
doing
ult's
it,
not on cooldown either. So
and I don't understand anyone's like decision making. I don't understand the decision making in this game. You know, I'm watching it and I cannot understand what we're doing.
Flower petal, another turret plate is ripe for the taking for him.
Maybe they know something I don't know because I don't see it.
Top Esports
I don't see what we're accomplishing on the map. Like, I see how this is good for Saya. I see that because this lane is hard bot, so we're high level. We're farming every CS. That's nice. But why isn't the Rakan with the Saya earlier? Wouldn't that be better? Or why doesn't the Rakan stay bot with Sion longer? Wouldn't that be better?
Extra kill there for Jackie. So still nicely stacking forward towards that call. Both AD carries the call of this game.
It's fine. Not the end of the world. This game can still be won. I just need to... I mean, most important is just I figure out for myself what I need to do in my games. I don't necessarily need to understand what everyone else is doing in their games. But I would love to understand what is happening with their movements, because it doesn't make sense to me.
They definitely can throw it later down the road.
Okay.
But it is going quite nicely for them, and you want to progress towards the
Nice
dragon
caps.
as we get flash
We got that mid lead, 10 CS.
on the re-engage, though. He already had... Wait a second. They're going to enter to contest the dragon. Mounted
This is
dragon
first Drake at
here,
10 minutes, so it's
aggro,
not very important.
but plenty of vision
Not
for
very
TS,
important, this
and they
one.
kinda can retreat back into their own territory.
The important part about that Cream Flash, the first time he flashed, it was Caps' ulti used in trade for the flash. This time around, Caps didn't even have to spend the ulti. Cream just flashes super defensively, and now the Azir still has that playmaking tool. So Cream's got to be very careful that he doesn't immediately get follow-up ganks soon. As Kanavi, since he had everybody else around here, it just means that he has free access to this first Drake. It is not a fast first Drake whatsoever, just shy of 11 minutes. So even if they start a strong Drake stack, it'll still take a while to get to the soul. But now Kanavi is once
Life
again
of one monitor, I'm sorry.
once again looking to pose
I know stream is not optimal, I'm doing my best, but I know it is not optimal. I'm sorry.
Has to deal with being outnumbered by G2 up in the top lane at the same time. Broken Blade crashes
Weird
his
it.
ult into the
And we're gonna lose bot tier
and
1.
now the wave continues
And we
to
cannot
move
dive
forward.
top because my
Kanavi
jungler is in base.
started off here with a subjugate, and that is
The game is lost, by the way.
warfare.
Why is the game lost already? I don't
Clean
understand.
Top Esports, Broken Blade's dead.
How did we end up here? How is the game GG already? We're literally losing bot tier 1 for nothing, by the way.
Once he respawns in 15
How are we
seconds,
here?
I don't know if
How are we
there's
here?
really anything to get back to, Kobe, because the next minion wave is coming. They've already got
Top tower is full, and we're not diving this guy, and we're not taking his tower, and we're losing bot tier 1.
Sure. And
GG.
I don't know, like, he got chomped and, like, instantly ulted.
2k down already. We're not diving that guy, by the way. He's gonna 1v2 us. Yeah. My Rakan is level 5, Animatrix is level 10. Level 5 versus level 10. No matter why they're doing this, it is not good. I refuse to believe this is good. 5 levels down in 12 minutes. I refuse to believe it.
The enemy red buff, but he takes a lot of damage from the shockwave with Hong right beside him. That means that Skewmon has to back all the way away.
And they got the sneaky control ward in back there too.
Yeah, my editor is goated. My stream not as goated. I'm sorry for all the issues and everything. I try my best every day, but I know it's not great.
Set up their next possible play
My
there.
editor, however, he is
All down
goated.
onto Caps, but,
W editor.
I mean, it's Azir, so should be completely fine, especially considering CS have very, very low crowd control on their team.
Yeah.
Kanavi just kind of passing through, though, walking over for the red buff steal on the other side.
Okay, not going to find a red buff just yet. However, that yellow hour
Labrov hitting 6 before Karma, though.
right after.
Yeah, but I think the time he spent roaming this game was time spent roaming useless, and the time he's spending on lane to try to catch up in XP is time he could have spent roaming. Do you understand what I mean? If you had 12 minutes to choose from,
As jungler, and I already
which part would you like to roam? Is it the first 4 minutes, or is it the 4 minutes between 8 and 12? Of course, it's the minutes between 8 and 12. You don't want to roam the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, because you can't do anything anyway. You definitely want to roam at this point. When you're level 6 and you have your wards, of course you want to roam. I'm not saying you should be with your AD carry from start to finish. I'm just saying, in the beginning of the game, when these supports are running around doing absolutely nothing, it would be better to take the XP, take the gold, make sure everything is fine, and then by the time you're at this point of the game, you roam. Do you understand what I mean? In my opinion, they're just lost on the map in the beginning of the game, and then they're playing catch-up later, when they should be playing catch-up in the beginning of the game, and by the time they reach their Warden 6, just go roam. That's fine. But running around in the beginning of the game, like the first 5 minutes, he was level 2. You could be level 4, then roam a little bit, then take more XP for level 6, then roam again. But the first 3-4 minutes when they're just lost on the map, I don't see it. It doesn't make sense to me. We're just putting ourselves behind in the game for fun. Of course, at this point, they should be roaming. I see this, but before this, I don't know. Saya has aggro, that's really good for this play because she can reset it with ult. Nice play. That was kind of lucky that she got aggro before Rakan. Rakan would die there if he got it. Can win? Or does Yaki just clean? It's close, it's close, it's close, it's so close. No, it's not possible. Sion TP so late, no? I guess we died bot, so we couldn't TP earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a late teleport in and an early ult out for Broken Blade. TES already did their work on the top side. They get so much gold off of this flowers. Okay, G2 trying to do the...
If I can't get aggro there, it's cooked. But Saya got it, so they can reset with ult of Saya. No one has aggro here after this ult. That's nice. Jackie Flash is crazy, no? Complete Giga Chad. Fuck it, I'm going. And I'm dead. I'm going! I'm dead. Giga Chad.
Clean up everybody else before Broken Blade even arrives to exit.
G2 trying to pull off the same play that
Giga
Top
Chad.
Esports has been pulling off on the other side of the map. And yes, they get their initial man, they find the kill on Cream, but the cost is great as Top Esports collapses and punishes. It's already a 3,000 gold lead for the LPL #3 representative, and they're gonna grab the Rift Herald for free right after 15 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock, so a pretty swift take on that one. Meanwhile, the top lane tier 1 turret for G2 just barely standing, and Caps knows as he sees the announcement that the Rift Herald has been taken and he's next to a nearly dead turret, he could be in very grave danger, so he teleports away, does not want to get caught out in that one. The Drake now begun by G2.
Yeah, I think it'll be finished by G2 as well, so they do get that objective. Of course, the tower on top side is going to go down. I mean, Flowers, you can't help smile.
I guess Caps is the only way to win this game, low-key. Gotta make sure he's in a good spot and play for him on side. Let's strong side bot now. Don't go top with Rakan. Go bot, go bot.
But it's still good for TES. Those are the things you love about Jackie. Just flash on in there. Go with the hype plays, and it's still good for TES. Very, very good.
Sometimes you just gotta play wild.
Very good. Still very gold positive, you know. And of course, the Trundle and the Aatrox.
The lane swap was changed this patch to 4 minutes from 3. That's why people are lost. Before this, everyone knew what to do. On this patch, no one knows what to do. I just get annoyed when I see it in important games like this, because if everyone doesn't know what to do, I don't think you should go for it, you know. It's not like you have a million chances to make it through this Swiss stage. You shouldn't throw games away over something you're not 100% for, you know? If someone doesn't know 100% what to do in the swap, don't do it. Just play the game. You don't have enough chances in this Swiss stage to throw games for stuff like this. Like, the game was over before it even started, you know? Because they fucked up the swap. We lost bot tier 1 for nothing.
Whenever you're facing TS, and as big of a lead as TS ever have, you can try and do that. But, you know, it's looking good for TS at the moment.
I think you can figure out the swap, but I definitely think teams should stop doing it until they figure it out. There is solutions, you know. We did it in practice tool now. You do 3 waves into 4th wave mid and 5th wave mid, then you go top, or you do 4 waves bot into base run top. That also works. But it doesn't seem like anyone's thinking about these things. They just run around mindlessly. And then they realize when they're halfway top, oh, actually, I can't go until 4 minutes. What do I do? I guess I go back bot. I guess I shield mid. And then it's just already gone, you know, the game. It's already gone. You don't afford to do this at this level. You need to know what to do at this level.
And that's, you know, it's kind of the key of this comp is speed and speed differences. So in Champ Select, we're like, ah, man, I like hard
Needs to
CC,
be
but this
clear for
team
everyone
has a lot
if
of
we're
good
doing this kind of
different
swap, what to do.
speed ups.
It can't
Your
be
big
people
man
running around not
going
knowing
out,
what to do.
Your Orianna and your Karma, who also have slows and tethers. Pillar another slow, Aatrox ulti another speed up. You got your mini knockups from Aatrox Qs, and Yunara herself speed buffs and slurkles as Atlas loves so much and would highlight. So there are a lot of speed differences. So they do have a lot of the soft CC with this team.
Well, I'm still a fan of Unga Bunga engaged champions. They're some of my favorites.
You can get a good Unga Bunga shockwave maybe. Somebody gets in there, so.
Now, Hong has found
Bunga, is that the
here in the river. Could be a problem for LeBron because Esports coming in. He's already flashed. Does have Battle Dance to get over the wall. Caps who's waiting for him to guarantee that the support can get away safely on G2. That was definitely a scary moment for LeBron, but the flash into the Caps waiting nearby and the brush play was pretty good for them. It does buy Broken Blade also an opportunity to take the tier 1 turret here in the top lane. Top Esports have already taken 3 turrets. G2 hadn't had any, so this is important in trying to close that gold gap here a little bit.
They do close it a bit, and no teleport on 369. Gonna be something they can benefit from here. Continue to pick up those petals. You know, every little petal is meaningful here, especially if you are lower in experience. So they're gonna try and clean their territory. TS moving in pretty heavily though after that commitment. Cream's got his teleport ready on top side, so Orianna split push on top side should be able to get that wave no problem. And with Otacon down here, a kind of nice maneuver from TES. It's still on vision though, so they didn't clear out the ward that's actually directly on the Otacon. So G2 do have good vision to try and fight this. Cream would have to teleport in. There we go.
This is an audacious Otacon start, but it's what top esports are going for. They're 3,000 gold ahead. G2's got all 5 men nearby. Otacon down to about half HP. Kanavi and Jackie Love still putting the work in onto it. 369 trying to keep everybody else distracted. Caps goes
nice
in.
Flash
back out from 369. The Otacon down to 3,000 HP.
Aatrox is just playing with them. Even if he dies here, it's worth it. By the way, they might get aced. Do they even kill this guy? Do they even kill this guy? Do they even kill this guy? They don't kill this guy. By the way, they don't kill him. They don't kill him. Oh my God! FF.
Rips the life out of Broken Blade and stays alive himself. Jackie Love chases forward with the auto attacks. It's an ace and an Otacon for not a damn thing. Top Esports absolutely steamrolled them.
369 baits them into the alcove of death.
You could see that a million miles away, no? Was it only me that could see that this guy is not gonna die? Where are we going on this guy? Once he flashes, you just gotta back. No, you're never winning this fight. Even if you kill Aatrox, you're not winning. Even if you kill him, you're not winning.
The healing over and over and over. The Sundered Sky procs, the ultimate procs. He's on the edge, only a couple of hundred of HP, and he knows the rest of the team can just come trap them. Flowers. Is hard CC. When you've got all of the speed to go collapse on G2, they just got mind controlled by.
I mean, Caps ult was fine, right? Because it's either a play on Aatrox or he flashes it. But after that, it's over. You don't have a play more. You cannot go one more. I don't think it was bad of him to ult, because they were gonna lose that Otacon anyway. They had to do something. So they either get Aatrox kill or Aatrox flash. But fighting after that makes no sense. Enemy is coming. So even if you kill Aatrox, you all die. It's just a rage play. We lost Otacon, we gotta do something. But once you lost Otacon, you're fighting over nothing. If you make that play, like you chased Aatrox into alcove while they're still doing Otacon, sure, but they were already done with Otacon. They're gonna kill all of them anyway. It's just a rage play.
But Kanavi denies it with the pillar, and that makes it so easy for 369 to just walk it off there in the top lane. G2 is trying to make these plays, but top esports are counting.
It's just GG. This wasn't even a game. It's so sad to watch. It wasn't even a game. It's over from swap. Karma's caught, but even if she dies, what does it really do? What does it really do? I don't know what it's doing there, but what does it really do for the game? Not much.
They've still got a long way to go to catch up, but getting those punishes is the only way they're going to get there.
Yeah, they get one straggler, they get a support kill.
Biggest stomp of the day. What did we have? I mean, Wales versus Keystars was a stomp. CFO Fnatic was a stomp.
from Top Esports since Jackie Love has been so rich here.
What did we have after
already
that?
had the Lord Doms. This Yunar is
I don't even remember.
really difficult to deal with. Again, the speed differences are going.
What was the third game?
Top Esports with these hex gates get right back out to the map.
It was BLG, right? BLG 100 Thieves. Low-key stomp as well. Like the really close game was AL HLE, I guess. T1 FlyQuest was a stomp too. Most of the games have been stomped today, but I think this was the game that was lost the most from swap, maybe. I haven't really seen games today where they just lose a tier 1 for fun, but that happened today. In this game, sorry. Most of the games, people fuck up the swaps, but it's not like they're losing a tower or getting dove. But this game, they were getting dove, bot, and lost bot tier 1 for nothing. They never killed Aatrox, they never got top tower. They tried once and almost failed the dive. That's it. Most other games, it was some kind of trade, maybe someone losing something small, but it's alright. But here it was getting dove plus losing bot tower in the swap.
This is why you are supposed to.
I guess that's why it feels this way, because they really lost something early this game. But a lot of games today were stomps.
This is why you fear them. They are so good. Kanavi just controlling the game from the very beginning, Flowers. Remember back to the early stages.
I think HLALE was probably HLE was probably the closest one today.
They take down Broken Blade over and over.
MKOI was a throw, yeah.
They keep funneling it into Jackie Love, very calm. At no point
they had that game.
Are they really worried? Kanavi gets very fed, Jackie gets very fed, and they methodically move through.
It just sucks to lose, you know, like you get dove bot a few times, you lose bot tower before the game even starts. Like there's no game. This was no game.
It was more than fine at the end.
Didn't even play this game.
Like, really well thought out stuff from them, and this is why you fear them until you see it collapse. So
like sure you can say they lost the game at the Atakan, but the game was lost long before that. They were not in a good spot at this point. They had to try something.
The tether about to lock him up. Hong gets back away as Skewmont has to flash defensively. Top Esports, they're going to push this wave forward. The Sun Disc was summoned by Caps, so that's going to at least hold this area for a short time. But Baron is live on the map as of 45 seconds ago. Top Esports now going to dare G2 to come closer towards the area. Jackie just continuing to fire. If anybody gets close
After this game we have Gen G PSG, right? Last game of today.
The next wave will be cleared out very rapidly. Kanavi just making sure there's no G2 vision up there in the Baron pit at the same time. Sundisk falls. The Blob hit by an Infernal Chain.
And then we have the draw as well, so stick around for that if you have time and energy. Also, after Worlds is finished, we are doing some Lost Ratone stuff, and then I'm playing solo rank, I think, or scrims, I'm not sure. So feel free to stick around for that as well. This fight not winnable, I think. Actually, it's Azir, maybe? Azir? Saya is not even playing this fight. It's literally 4v5, and they almost won anyway, due to Azir. Almost 1v9 that with Azir. That was crazy. Crazy shuffle. Nice try, Caps. Nice try. That was a 4v5 fight. How broken is Yunara? Yeah, in my mind, it doesn't make sense to first pick Sion when you can just first pick Yunara and play K'Sante into Sion. They literally do the same, low-key. But Yunara is the better AD. Isn't it always just first pick the better AD and then trade tanks? I don't see why you first pick Sion when you can easily play K'Sante into Sion. Way better to first pick Yunara, I think. Like, how is this even a close fight? Saya is out. It's just Azir flash ult 3-man. 1k actually on the Azir there. But that's all he got, I guess.
The rest here for TS are able to clean it up. Cream barely flashing over the wall. He survives. Hong had escaped out to the bottom side. He too survived.
Nice try, Gabby.
And again, it's a similar scenario where, yeah, Jackie's going ham in there and getting melee range of everybody, but the Aatrox and the Trundle are just destroying them all while everyone's chasing them around.
369 aggressively ulting up here. Yeah, Cream and Hong, you said it just then, they both got away with 100 HP at the end of that fight, while Jackie was the only one who died. Imagine if this wasn't a 7,000 gold lead before the fight, right? That turns into 3 kills all of a sudden, and you do have your miracle moment for G2 where you turn the game around. But Top Esports have built such a lead, such a commanding advantage in this game, that even that big move there from Caps was not enough. 9,500 gold lead now. Drake's 2
2-2. Top Esports with Red Bull Baron power play here for the next 2 minutes, looking to break into the enemy base and maybe just end it. They've got so much momentum here as Kanavi.
Also, we self-counterpicked Sin into Trundle, no? They showed Trundle and we picked Sin into it, which is unplayable matchup as far as I understand. Didn't we self-counterpick Sin into Trundle this game?
And here we go.
Broken Blade is about to drop, but he does manage
pretty sure
to
we
get
did.
himself away there with the ulti, all the way back into the fountain with the Scion. Means a suspicious lack of front line for G2, so no way to defend the mid lane inhibitor before it
That makes no
falls.
sense.
Top Esports going to take that lane
Have to be
first
something
and
better,
up
no? That
their
you can pick in
attention
jungle
towards the top
versus
side.
Trundle
As G2
than Sin,
brings all 5 men up here
which
to
is
try
like
to
the
defend
notorious, like,
Kanavi in the enemy
when Sin
jungle.
was really OP a few patches ago, everyone picked Trundle into it, and Sin players would say, can't play this Trundle too OP, and now we pick Sin into Trundle.
Making sure that he doesn't get caught out by Skewmon. Here comes your TP from 369.
Makes no sense. There must be something better we can pick in the jungle.
Not a whole lot else to get from that one. Jackie Love still in
Then Sin here.
a little bit longer. As the bottom lane inhibitor does die. And Top Esports are going to
Wukong was open, no? No, Wukong was banned for 5 maybe. Was Jarvan open this game? I will check the draft after the game is finished, actually. There must be something better. You can pick jungle here, then self-counter pick.
Broken Blade wants to stop this. G2 does not want to have a 3 inhibitor game on their hands.
I love that Kanavi is having fun with them. He keeps channeling his Hex Gates right in front of people, daring them to stop him, taking it out, just walking back in, trundling around, as he does.
Skewmon defensive ult trying to stay alive as Top Esports
Caps.
moves forward. Caps
Caps.
goes in for the
Caps,
shuffle.
caps,
He
caps.
finds
Help him,
Jackie
help him,
Love,
help
but
him.
where's the follow-up damage? Jackie dies, but so does Caps. 369 in the middle of everybody still staying alive, and they finally kill him off. Broken Blade trying to get away. Redemption coming down, but it ain't going to heal him in time. It's 3 dead on the G2 side, but they managed to take out the enemy top laner and AD carry at the same time. Can Skewmon and Hans Sama continue to defend against Cream, against Hong, and against Kanavi alongside the 2 lanes of super minions? Hong and Cream are putting the pressure onto the Nexus turrets. Meanwhile, Kanavi takes down the remaining inhibitor turret to guarantee G2 are trapped in the base for the next 3 minutes until mid lane inhibitor respawns.
Yeah, triple inhibs is really hard to come back from. They will look to farm the minions though, Flowers, because those super minions will be flooding into the base. So TES, they can take a quick little breather here, go back and spend a lot of the money that they accrued out on the Rift first, and then return to finish the job, because the inhibs will be down for a while, the super minions will be flooding in, and just keeps up that constant pressure on G2 inside the base, kind of pinning them there. Luckily for G2, since the dragons were split, there's not an imminent threat of Dragon Soul.
Yeah.
But TES, honestly, I don't think that they have to do that to win.
Yeah, I'll get
anyway. They
snack
can
after this
return
game as well.
pressure, and you just
We
go
check the
into
draft and
base,
then get a
keep
snack.
applying the pressure
And if
while
there's
the
time, we
super
can do bone
minions
then
come,
too.
and you just close in on them
Otherwise, I'll
slowly
save that for later. We'll
and
see.
finish the job before you have to do any more objectives anyway.
Definitely
Honestly,
snack. I'm getting hungry.
This has been a really clean game from Top Esports.
Very.
I am seriously impressed with the way that they have played this out, considering their reputation at the past few international events, considering the expectation that a lot of people would have of them potentially having a throw here. There has been no such thing. TES now
Shockwave,
on the
no?
verge of
They
winning their
use?
first game here at Worlds 2025.
Wow, they
Caps
double
wanted to
flash
go
it.
after
Wow.
Jackie again.
That was such a good play and they
Didn't
double
quite
flash
get
it.
this
That's
time, and
crazy.
that should mean the end of the game. Nexus turrets both about to die. 369 under a little bit of pressure. Here's the Brav Charms up. Hong, they get that kill at least. Skewmon's going to drop dead next, though,
Jeez.
as the Brav and Broken Blade head back into the fountain. And the remaining 4 players on Top Esports are not going to let them leave. It's Top Esports coming out swinging 22-7. They'll take.
I'm just gonna check the drafts. Just wanna see what junglers were open. So they banned the Jarvan here. And 4-5, there's no Wukong, there's no Jarvan. That's it. No Wukong, no Jarvan, they picked Trundle. What about... Wouldn't Vi be better than Sin? Or am I crazy? Vi must be better, no? Or like... What about like Maokai or something? Get some engage, you know? I don't know. Sin just can't be it, I think. It just can't be right. So there must be something better.
Extended swap that came out
Anyway,
from, like, the top lane of
BRB
bot lane
snack.
matchup
I'll be here in a
from the side of
moment.
T2